And the stream's back on.
Okay, so welcome back to the Burning Cobalt. I am your trusty DM, Josh. And today we are all playing From Away as we try to fight our way through Castle Ravenloft. So just to remind you all, you have all been exploring this vast castle. You've encountered some fun stuff, you know, you've met some nice people, and right now you're up more on the roof. Let's see, Tahara had flown off a little bit and found the possible shiny location of the sword that you think you might be looking for. And so you're going around trying to find it. Let me share out this map with you all, and you see where you are on this map. Max said, run on ahead. So Max, here's what you do. Let me flip back in that mode. Max, here's what you can see. What do you all want to do now?
Those are doors there, right?
Yes, those are doors. Yeah, you have this long hallway, several doors. Let me illustrate those a little bit better. Alright, there you are.
Yeah. I'll start following Max.
Alright.
Do we want to just skip all these doors for now?
Wait, who's moving us, or are we moving ourselves?
You can move yourself.
You can move yourself, yeah.
Except I can't because my mouse isn't working. Oh, hey, there it is. And come on, it's Mark. Come on. Okay. I know.
Let's see. Yeah, maybe not be such a bad idea to start investigating some of these rooms here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those doors are windows.
I have to back there later.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Yeah. And nothing will come out to surprise us behind.
Yep.
Perception check. Who wants to do it?
Hang on. I can do one. I'm usually pretty good.
If you'll tell me which door you're doing,
Do I get to include? That's the real.
I'll just do whatever one I'm closest to, I guess.
Okay.
And
Carl, you can roll it separately for the tiger.
23 for perception.
23? Okay, you do not hear anything. You know, you don't directly hear anything on the other side of the door.
Okay. That's good.
Was the door locked?
No, it is not.
I'll let someone tanky or open it.
You want a JT or you want me to do it?
I remember what happened at the tower when I tried to open that door.
Yeah, good to get the shield.
Go for it.
Alright, I'll bust open the door and charge it.
Okay. Red satin curtains hang in archways at both ends of the south wall in this dark room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large, ornate iron tub with clawed feet. The tub is full of blood.
Still sounds pretty.
Creepy.
It's the count's battery, we're all gonna die.
Is it like dried blood or is it just like still in liquid form?
Like someone was taking a bath in it?
You have to get over closer to it to investigate that blood.
Okay.
You said it's filled with. That makes me think like someone's ready to take a bath in it.
I mean, you know.
Or, you know, like, there's a body.
As you get closer to the tub, that is Solari. Oh, Max. Okay.
Yeah.
A blood-drenched creature explodes out of the tub and attaches to the ceiling, cackling maniacally. Blood roars off its pale flesh, bony limbs, and stringy hair as it scuttles away.
Mother, is that you?
It begins to crawl and basically crawl out of the room up through the ceiling, through one of the archways into the next room.
What did it look like
So it's
again?
just deceiving.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Nope. I go to shoot it, and my gun misfires.
Ah.
So I'm gonna take a second to fix this.
Okay.
I'm good on fixing it though.
I'm going to do that, but I'm going to go and breach and clear the next door and chase that bird.
Okay. And that is. Sorry.
Can we tell anything about, you said archway? Can we tell anything about where it's going? It's on the ceiling, right?
Yes, and it crawls through the archway. JT, you
Like
open
back
the
towards one of the
door
rooms?
to there. Sweet smells waft from this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west wall is covered by heavy red drapery. Their golden tassels glinting in the light of 3 candelabras sitting atop small tables about the room. Tall white candles burn with bright, steady light. A large bed, canopied by silk curtains, sits with its headboard against the north wall. Carved into the headboard with great skill is a large Z. Lying amid the velvet satin sheets and bedclothes is a young woman in a nightgown. One of her dainty slippers has fallen to the floor at the bed's foot. You don't see the bloody creature.
But this is the way it came.
I feel inclined to put the slipper back on.
Do
You
it.
put the...
I mentioned that to the party. Does anybody object to that?
Should we check to see if she's okay before we go putting shoes
I'm
on?
gonna tell her to get up out of the bed.
She looks at you, and she kind of begins to stir a little bit with this commotion. Oh, hello there. Nice to see you. What can I do for you?
What are you really?
Oh, what do you mean?
What kind of creature are you?
I'm no creature. My name is Gertruda.
How old does she look?
Something there.
16,
That's
17.
that woman's daughter that she was looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
This is exactly how she looks, by the way.
Is your mother named Mary?
Oh, yes. Well, Mary... That is her name. Mom's nice, but she wouldn't let me go out and adventure and explore the world. And I really wanted to explore and see all the different sights that life has to offer.
She is very worried about you.
Quite contrary.
Does she seem, normal? Human?
Yeah.
Fiery?
Roll a perception check. you do believe she is in fact human.
Normal.
So, have you all met Strahd?
A little bit.
Well, Lord Strahd, he's nice, isn't he?
Yeah, we're fairly well acquainted now.
Yeah, he's let me stay up in this room. It's very comfortable. It's way more comfortable than the bed in my mom's house.
Hmm.
So he let you stay in this room? But he lets you go out and venture and see the world the way your mom didn't?
Yeah, well, I mean, he says sometimes it can be dangerous, and I understand that, but he does let me go out sometimes. He lets me go around the castle too. Isn't it so great? I feel like a princess.
Mm-hmm. Is there anywhere that he tells you not to go?
Oh no, he lets me go everywhere. It's like I'm the queen here or something.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an insight check to see if this is actually Strahd's bedroom?
Yes.
That's a weird question.
What is an insight check based on? I forgot.
It is based on wisdom. Insight, like if she's telling the truth or not.
Okay. That's his fault.
You said to see if it was actually Strahd's room,
Yeah.
right? I think he was trying to insight the room or something? Maybe that's not insight?
Perception, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, well, you get the feeling looking around that this is his room.
Does he visit you here?
What do you say?
Does he visit you here, Gertruda?
Well, yes, sometimes he does. And he'll walk me around the castle, let me explore. It's nice.
I guess I want to do insight check to see if she seems scared of him at all. Like, if there's any
Okay.
part of this that she's hiding. Uh, 12?
12, you believe that she is telling the truth, and you don't believe that she's hiding anything.
Alright.
Do you and Strahd ever, like, spend time together?
Oh yes, we sit and talk. He's told me that he likes having my company here.
Do you... And so you like his company as well?
Oh yes, so he's nice and handsome, and he has this sense of power about him and awe-inspiring. I really respect him, you know? Like I should my king, you know?
Don't trip over those deals.
Would it be a separate check, or would it be the same thing to see if she's charmed?
To see if she's what?
Charmed.
Charmed?
Under some kind of magical effect or something. Would that be
I'll
something?
let that be insight or arcana.
Well, I'm just wondering if I need to make a separate insight
Oh.
check or review. Like if
You don't
want-
need to. You also, you don't get the feeling from your check and your examination of what she's saying that she is under type of any charm.
16 for Arcana.
Yeah, nothing magical going on here.
So how long have you been here?
Oh, I've been here for a little while now. I ran away from home. Mom never really let me adventure, let me see anything, you know, and Strahd found me wandering out in the wilderness, and he offered to take me in and let me stay here, and That was just so kind of him, you know?
Does he let you write home to your mother?
What'd you say, Brian?
Does he let you write home to your mother?
Well, I don't really want to, Mom. She kept me locked up. I don't want to write home to her.
But you know, she's worried about you. She asked us to actually keep an eye out for you, and she's really worried about you. You should at least let her know that you're okay.
Okay, I promise I'll send her a letter.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, you wouldn't have to necessarily tell her exactly where you are, but just, you know, that you're alive and well and you're happy where you are.
Okay, yeah, I'll let her know. About that time, you see a bat fly through the window and materialize in the form of Strahd next to the window. So,
That does look
how are you enjoying the castle so far?
Nice digs you guys do.
Why, thank you.
We were under the impression you were going to show us around, and we've sort of been having to wander.
Sometimes self-discovery is the best way. Gertrude can speak to this, can't you, girl? And he begins to walk over to her and put out his hand and slightly brush her cheek.
If as he starts walking towards her, I'm gonna move myself, like try and move myself in between him and her.
Okay. He, as you do that, he is going to say, well, excuse me, I'm trying to get to my guest.
I'm your guest.
Another guest. And he sidesteps you.
I stay close.
Okay. He brushes her cheek with his hand. So,
We're in front of you,
have
though,
you
Lori.
enjoyed your night's rest? She says, oh yes, Strahd, it's been wonderful. Thank you, your bed is lovely.
It is a beautiful room.
He looks at you all and asks if there's anything in particular that you're looking for.
I wanted to look at the library.
We were wanting to see the view from the top of the tower. See if we could see our way home.
Oh, you can't see your way home from here.
I already feel like I am home.
Still like to try, nonetheless.
That's good. That's good. He begins to pull Gertrude over very close to him.
Does Bailey think she needs an adult?
Yes.
If Bailey's gets too uncomfortable, he's gonna try to do what Moira was doing, I think, and get in between them.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was standing close.
Although I guess I should ask her reaction. Does she seem to mind?
No, she doesn't act like she's returning any type of affection, but she also just kind of considers this, oh, this is just how he is. You know, you can tell the look on her face, oh, this
She's
is
sheltered,
how
she
he is.
doesn't know.
Then Bailey's may just ready in action to blows with rape whistle if he needs to.
Okay, alright.
Is that something you have?
Morals, yeah.
Given his background.
I think I don't think it's an actual rape whistle. I think it is like a tap of the guy to the ground or something.
Gotcha.
Something like that.
He does tell you, well, if you're looking for the top of the tower, you came up the wrong set of stairs.
And we were also looking for the library. The library was, you know how she
Oh, the library, it's around somewhere. You have to find it. It's part of discovery.
Right. If you wanted us just to wander around and find it, then why ask if you're looking for something?
Small talk, Mara. Small talk.
Not worth my time.
He gestures to, he looks at Gertrude and says, Mara here used to be a werewolf. She misses those days, apparently. And she just says, oh, wow, that's nice. Tell me, did you, was it painful? Like, did it hurt?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's okay. Strahd talked about, something about, turning me or something, you know, but, I don't know what he's talking about, but it should be fine. At that, he says, yes, dear, it will be fine.
Can I make a perception check just to see if she's just that dim-witted? Like she doesn't understand what's going on?
Yes, you may.
Does X is first?
She's at the very least sheltered. She's barely been outside her front door.
21.
You believe that she is that dim-witted, and that she is just looking at the world through a very innocent set of eyes, and she just doesn't know what dangers she might even pose to herself.
Doesn't know or isn't capable of understanding.
Doesn't know.
So just super sheltered. Super
Yeah.
innocent. Okay.
Well, I mean, what do you expect when her mother doesn't even let her go outside?
True, true. Strahd, would you mind if your other house guests explored the castle with us? In Gertruda, would you want to join us?
She just says, actually, I'm still kind of tired. You woke me up in the middle of my sleeping. I'd really rather stay here.
There's something that came into your room now. It was some kind of creature.
Oh, that, I've seen it sometimes when I've gone to take a bath. Strahd, you said it was, what was that? An illusion, girl. Simply an illusion, he says.
Okay.
Can I insight check him?
You may.
Wait, 18?
You believe he's telling the truth.
Was the blood also part of the illusion?
Was the what?
Was the blood also part of the illusion?
Yes, it's decorative effect.
Fascinating. It's rather impressive.
Why, thank you. So, at this, Gertrude just says, so, I think I'm going to lay down now. I'm still kind of sleepy. Like I said, you all woke me up. Not that I blamed you or anything. You didn't know what doors you were going in. It's fine. The castle's kind of big.
But, you know the castle, seem to know the castle quite well. We could use a guide, since Mr. Strahd here is so busy.
That Strahd speaks up and says, self-discovery is the key to all understanding. I think that you, of all people, would understand that. After all, don't you really understand what it's like to be a werewolf, to be a monster?
monsters are monsters when they choose to be and enjoy it.
Holy to hard that we heard.
I don't know, I think there's kind of a monster inside all of us, just waiting to come out.
But you become that monster when you want to be and when you enjoy it.
Well, that is one way of looking at the world. Good night, Gertruda. It's time for you to rest up. Good night, everyone. I must retire to my bed.
Alright, sleep well.
Thank you. And at that, she just goes over and lays back in bed. Just kind of begins to kind of ignore the rest of you trying to get to sleep.
I could relate right now.
And you know what time it is?
It is 2 in the morning.
Okay, yeah. We're working.
It seems like Strahd would get everybody in his castle on a sleep during the day cycle. I mean, you know. That's what I would do if I was a vampire lord. Just saying. So are we waiting for Strahd to leave, or we just stand off? I think that's what I'm gonna do, is sort of stand there quietly, staring at him, waiting on him to leave the room too.
He begins to scowl at you and says, I believe that the lady would like to take a rest now, and let's all leave her in peace. And he kind of...
Yeah, be kind of rude to watch her sleep.
Yeah, he kind of stretches out his arms and begins to shepherd you all towards the door, back from where you came.
I duck under his arm and stand there until it looks like he's leaving too.
He does follow you out, but he insists on following you out.
Alright. If he's leaving, then I leave.
Okay.
Does it look like the other doors all went to the same room? Is there any? Or rather, can we tell that?
When you get out to the main hallway, because he does push you out to there. When you get out to the main hallway, you do realize there are 2 more doors on this other part, and you believe that there is a room back there.
Let's check it.
So is Strahd standing in the hallway with us, or does he leave?
He does bid you all farewell and say he has a few matters to attend to, but he tells you before he goes, so to make sure that our little deal can work out, I want you to not bother her while she sleeps, and to prepare yourselves, because it's time for us all to test one another's capabilities. And that, he turns into a bat and flies away.
Okay.
That sounds ominous.
I don't really see a problem with it. Let's go see if we can find the way up to the tower.
Did we want to try that other room?
Oh yeah, let's do that and then go find the tower.
Okay. JT, you're checking the door?
Yep.
Okay. Let me find that room so I can tell you the right
It
info.
encourage us to discover. So, you know, might as well.
It may or may not have something behind it. You get up to the room, or sorry, to the door. Go ahead and roll your perception check.
It's an extra 1.
Okay. You begin to sneeze and like sneeze really, really loud. And you can't really hear anything.
27 on the tiger, by the way.
Tiger kind of scrunches up her face a little bit like she smelled something awful.
Might be what made Max sneeze.
And then she sneezes.
I think there's something back there. Probably a plant creature?
Well, talk is like pretty good.
Well, I've got my gun fixed, so I get it out. Got it prepped.
I used my killer outside if I know what's in there.
Oh wow. Felt like I gotta look up now.
I'm just kidding, it's from Warcraft.
Like, I was thinking it sounded like Warcraft, but I'm like, I didn't. Anyways, I remember using it on a warlock.
Yes, it's pretty handy.
Alright. Did you all decide to go in?
Yeah, as well.
Open the door.
Into the breach.
Alright, so you open the door. Dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decay fills this room, in the center of which stands a long oak table. A blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. In the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age. Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of a well-dressed woman adorns the crest of the cake. Suspended above is a web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. Resting in a wooden stand by the window is a dusty lute, and standing quietly in the southwest corner is a tall heart shrouded in cobwebs.
And a child screams in the background as we enter the room.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought I had my mic muted. My bad.
That's a little boss right there. About to aggro.
It added to the creepy level, it's fine.
Zeke actually has a habit of doing that for Cursor Stride.
I'll go ahead and go in the room. I guess.
Alright. Yeah, you can, as you look around, you get the feeling that this cake is preserved entirely because of Strahd's will.
Does the doll look familiar?
Roll a perception check.
I feel like I would recognize her. We traveled with her for a while.
So Strahd's what keeps that that McDonald's burger still pristine.
No, that is definitely McDonald's additives. 11. But if it was Tatiana, I would recognize her. We traveled with her for a
If
while.
it was Irina, you would recognize her. However, you've never seen this figure.
Okay, if it was Irina, I would recognize her, but my understanding was that she looked exactly like Tatiana.
She had similarities, and you see the similarities with this figure, but you don't. It doesn't look one for one like her.
Okay. But she has some similar features to Irina.
Yes.
Are similar features to Gertruda as well?
No.
Now, is there just one doll on there, or?
You only saw the one doll on the cake.
Okay.
Is there
Does it look like
intention
there
to
was
place the frost?
another doll there?
Yes.
Somebody got removed from the picture.
Can I search the floor for a
Probably
Sergei
would have
doll?
been his brother.
Yeah,
Yes, you
that's what I'm thinking.
You want me to do investigation or something?
You can do perception.
Okay.
I guess I'll roll perception too.
10.
Uh, 13.
Okay. So Laura, you find the groom figurine on the dusty floor. It looks like it's been on the floor for a while.
Okay.
Does it resemble Strahd?
No.
Enough to be his brother?
Possibly, yes.
I'll pick it up and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
I'll leave the female doll there though. That seems like that might not be something that should be touched.
Mm-hmm.
Out of, you know,
Are you gonna taste the frosting?
respecting other people's wishes.
Somebody should taste the frosting.
That's Peleus' job.
I don't know, Bayless has learned his lesson, I think. Can I make a perception check to see how dangerous this would be?
Sure.
Alright.
I mean, if it's pasteurized, then it's probably fine. I mean, you can drink spoiled milk and that won't hurt you.
Eight.
Preservatives and stuff, obviously.
Looks tasty.
Alright, I'll take a honey spig or lick.
Okay. It definitely is chewy, and you haven't had much frosting, but the frosting you have had isn't typically chewy. And there's this weird, like strong sour taste along with the sweet. It's hard to pinpoint. It's hard to pinpoint where it's at.
Somebody's keyboard is very clacky. Is that
That's
your
not
job?
mine, but
Not me.
That's probably.
overall, it's some of the better food you've had.
Despite being spoiled. That's awesome.
By 4 centuries.
Peleus, don't you know it's not socially acceptable to taste a wedding cake before the wedding has started? Come on, man.
I've not really seen any weddings.
I mean, you wouldn't be invited to this wedding, you're crashing it now, basically.
And
Yeah.
Of course I'm invited.
This isn't my wedding.
Okay, fair enough. That's a tiny bite, like an itty bitty little bit.
it's not socially acceptable to stick your fingers in food anyway.
Strahd will just have to realize that he's married into the family and I'm a crazy person.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Maybe you gotta feed
So
me.
that's part anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, does it look like this has just been set up for a while, or did something happen here?
Looks like it's just been set up for a while.
Like, did something, like, was there a struggle? Are the chairs pushed over? Are there chairs?
No, they're pushed neatly underneath the table. The only thing that looks out of place was the groom statue.
I wonder what happens if we put it back. Probably nothing. This isn't a video game. This is life. And when I say this isn't a video game, I look at Sahara.
What a video game.
Having come from one, I guess you would recognize the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be really sad if we got to this and she just fizzles into nothingness. Love her home.
Anyway, can I do a perception check on this door here?
Yes. Go ahead.
Ah, that is the edge.
Oh, hate it when that happens.
And I wish I had kept it. 3.
Man, that sneezing, you've really got a bad case of the sneezes. It started when you were trying to listen to and, be next to the door to this room, and it's just continued through this room. That's
So something about this room.
Bad. I've been allergies. Crap. I guess it's right open, I guess.
Alright. A blazing hearth fire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with ancient books and tomes, their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor is concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirror finish. Even the poker in its stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy, gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait. It is an exact likeness of Irina Kolina.
I immediately move aside from the doorway and yell back to the Lori. I found the library.
That's good because she's already come in through the doorway.
Yeah. So I'm moving away.
Did you say the fireplace was lit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not going in.
I'm never leaving here.
Yeah, I'm not going any closer than just like the doorway. I'll linger in the doorway. But yeah, I think you had Sarah and Thalari when you said the phrase "everything is in order."
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I'll go through and just start looking for anything particularly interesting, I guess.
Okay. Let me go ahead and send you this. This is the portrait that you see above the fireplace.
You just said looked exactly like Irina, and then this is labeled Tatiana. You said spitting image.
Yes.
And a minute ago you said they look nothing, or they look very little alike.
I said that about the figurine. It's a figurine.
So the figurine is not meant to look like Tatiana.
Could have just been more craftsmanship.
Okay.
But I like it. For the next meeting.
That's why I didn't have
I
a
did a
bright
quick
green
sketch
picture on my wedding
of
cake.
the portrait.
Okay.
And then I'll start looking through the books and see which one I want to start with.
Okay. You pick up a book. It is a bestiary of strange beasts.
Fantastic beasts, and
okay.
where to find them.
time I'll sit down on somewhere, wherever's convenient, where I can spend a long time reading.
Oh yeah.
And then the rest of the world fades from my thoughts. And I stop paying attention to anybody else.
So we should probably clear the rest of the doors while she's in her book coma.
It's more like a bookgasm.
Yeah, we can go to a different room somewhere that's not here with all the fire. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you guys do whatever. That's fine. I'm not even looking up as I say that.
Okay, where would you all like to go to?
Payless and I were gonna check out the next door. I think. Was that inside the room?
It looks like there's a door in the room with the dusty stuff still, right?
Yeah, there's a door there.
Can I check it for traps?
Sure. Roll a perception check.
Perception, that is a 19.
19. Hold on. You hear some squeaking on the back of the door.
On the door or through the door?
Like, behind the door, sorry.
Mar, do we wanna... I hear some squeaking, like, right behind it. Should we go in, or...? What?
Can I see if I can tell what it is?
Here, I'll get out of the way.
Can I tell what it is?
Roll a perception check. You hear some squeaking and scurrying. It sounds like rodents.
Yeah, I think it's just mice. Like your.
Ooh, I like mice. Think maybe I could find a buddy for Billy Bob?
I mean, it might be rats. They might not be nice. This is Stroud's castle, but I don't know that they're going to be that big of a deal. Do you want to open it? They're right there. They'll be fine. Go ahead. But I still
Okay,
have to
I'll
open it.
open the door if it's unlocked.
Alright, it is. And roll initiative.
Yay! Leave it to me to get us into the fight.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll in case I come in?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Although I'm not really planning on doing it.
Well, I was gonna ask where
I'm busy
I'm
reading.
supposed to be, because everybody's scattered.
Okay,
That's
12
up
for
to you,
me.
Charles. If you wanted to be checking out the library, you could do that, or if you wanted to leave the library and come with us to check out this other room, you could do
No,
that.
I was coming with you guys.
Okay, well I was definitely in front of the doors because I opened it.
Yes, and I was right behind you, I think.
Okay. Charles, what'd you get?
A whopping, hold on,
Yeah, my dice hates me.
20.
I beat the ranger.
20?
Yeah, no great though.
Okay. Mara.
14.
14. Peleus.
21.
21.
Stupid Dex hates me.
Max.
18. I put the other dice away.
It knows what it did. It can sit in the corner all night.
Yeah, mine don't learn their lesson from that.
And
That's why I have so many sets.
It's a good reason.
Yes.
oh wow.
It helps.
Ismark?
They know they're not that important because I can always switch.
Ismark rolled a
They
21.
are expendable.
Exactly.
Alright, Peleus.
Alright, so what am I actually looking at? Oh, rat swarms.
Yeah. You see 4 swarms of rats standing on top of one another to look like a man.
I'm on the table.
So I'm hurt, but I don't think I've raged any. I'm gonna go ahead and rage and then run in and take a swing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack recklessly because why not? That's what I do. And that is a 23 to hit.
23, that will hit.
And that will be an 11 damage.
11 damage on that first one. That is 1. And that is slashing.
Magic slashing, yeah.
Magical slashing. Okay.
Alright, still up.
Yep.
Alright, gonna take another swing. If I can keep a hold of my dice. Ah, so close to crit. A lot, 28.
Yeah, it is.
$15 slashing.
Alright. Still up.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, math wrong. That one dies.
Yay! If that's the case, I can't set up flanking. I'll move back a step just so that other people can position themselves.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
One swarm of rats, number 4, is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Nope. Yeah, I said it. Okay.
And you're attacking recklessly, so they will have advantage. That is going to be a 13.
That misses.
Okay. Alright, that is Peleus. Now, Ismark was hanging out in the library.
Does he know anything's going on?
No. Actually, his actual token is out there, but no one said that he was there with y'all. Tahar.
Which one hit Phalanx? Which one acted?
Swarm of rats number 4. That, if you hover your mouse, you can see the name. It's that top one right there. Or one closest to Peleus.
Uh, 29 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit. Are you shooting them or?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
Alright.
It's gonna be Swarm of Rex number 3 and it's gonna be for 8 damage.
And that is piercing.
Kitty's close. She's like, ooh, hi. 21.
21 will hit.
Uh, 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
And ooh, critical 1. That's gonna be a whiff.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay, Max.
Okay, change my spell. Let's see, I think I'll move over here. Swarm of Rats number 4.
Okay.
And the first thing we need to do is use. I'm just going to attack and use Thunderous Smite.
Thunderous Smite, okay. And roll to hit.
Natural 20.
Yay.
Good dice. Okay, so how does this work?
So you max out your first die, and then you go ahead and add what you roll plus your modifier.
And then you're same with your Thunderous Smite.
Yes.
Right, so it's 8, so it's 12 plus the roll, 2, so 14 regular damage, and then, wait, does it crit the smite too?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so 14 regular damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then 12 thunder damage plus 9.
Okay, 14 regular damage plus 12 thunder damage plus that's 9 extra.
Yeah, it's be 21.
Okay. So that is 26 plus the 9. I'm just going to add this up just because of the fun. Is 35. So you just did 35 damage on a swarm of rats on number 4, which instantly killed it.
Yay!
Boom!
Go Max.
Yeah. So all the thunder, bring on the justice, and all the thunder just cause all of their little rat bodies to explode.
Thori briefly looks up from her book at the noise, and then goes back to reading.
It's fine,
Anything
Lori.
else,
It's
Max?
So I can't move it more, can I?
You're a fighter, right, Chrono?
What's that? Paladin.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, I don't think. No, you can't.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Did he have all
Okay,
this,
I think I'm pretty satisfied with that though.
did he have all this movement? I mean, could he take his other
Yeah,
stuff to the other guy?
I think you did all of your movement there.
It's 1, 2.
If you had something throwable, you could throw
3,
it.
4. Maybe one more, but yeah, not worry about it.
Okay, Mara.
Fine. I will shoot my the big gun
Okay.
at the swarm of rats.
Top or bottom?
The bottom one,
Okay.
I think. It hasn't been hit yet, right?
Correct.
21?
That will hit.
Or, I'm wondering now if I can change my answer. But, it's actually 23. Anyway, so I thought about doing a spell. But it's fine. I'm rolling.
How much damage?
I'm rolling.
Okay, so you line up your shot, and you kind of take a little bit of a breath, and you time your shot perfectly, where it manages to go through all of the rats' heads at the same time, and all of those rats in that particular rat swarm die.
Sweet.
Or was he counting bullets at the time?
Then I
It's just like perfectly lining it up, you know? She lines it up.
I reload.
Okay.
Could shoot the other gun, but I'll let someone else have a crack at one of these.
The lorry.
You just heard a gunshot.
Yeah, you just
I
heard
am
it.
enjoying a particularly fascinating passage that I've come across.
Alright. You learn a lot about these strange and unusual beasts, and wow, this is research you wish you had when you were originally starting to write your dissertation.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna just pull out my notebook and I'm gonna start making notes and, keeping track of some particular sections that I want to maybe try to incorporate in it.
Now it's the swarm of rats' turn, and they're going to attack Aurora. And try to bite Aurora. So they all kind of swarm around and try to bite Aurora, but Aurora has a really thick skin for some oddball reason, and she, doesn't quite stand in one spot, so they don't hit Aurora. They don't bite Aurora. Helios.
Great. Alright, is there any... Are they back up against the wall of this room?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get in there and attack recklessly.
Okay.
Wow, that's terrible. 14.
That will hit.
Sweet. Uh, 16 slashing.
And you flash through every single living rat.
I pat myself on the back with my other attack.
And you're standing in a pile of dead rats.
Don't look, Billy Bob, don't look. Oh wait, no, what do we name him? Ralph?
I thought you named it Billy Bob.
No, they made me change his name after the insanity thing. I think Sarah named him, but I can't remember.
I think it was Ralph. That sounds right. Because that's the mouse on the motorcycle, I think.
It was definitely
Oh, no,
Ralph.
it was Stuart.
Not that I'm paying attention right now, I guess, Ralph. Because Ralph has mouse on the motorcycle. He's a badass.
We consider Stuart Little though too, right?
I think so, yeah.
I knew a family whose last name was Stewart, but none of them were named, or Little, but none of them were named Stewart. So all the rats are dead?
Yes.
There's not even one rat still alive?
Not one rat is still alive.
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Okay.
So, as you're closer to the other door, you can tell it's a steel door, kind of a large steel door, with images of a human astride a horse, a majestic range of mountains and shooting stars in the background.
You cut out there. Did you say king?
Yes.
Do we hear anything?
No. It's steel. You can't really hear through it.
Is anyone else there?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So is it like locked or anything?
No.
Shall we open this door?
Go for it.
Alright, then
Covering the door.
I guess.
You open the door to a set of stairs leading down.
Okay, that's the wrong direction. I don't think we should go that way.
Also, I'm
I'm trying to remember what the rest looks like, because he said we went up the wrong set of stairs to get to the tower.
That's true.
So we may have to go down to go up.
Quite
Or you
possible.
should not leave Filari up here by yourself.
I don't know, she seems quite content.
I mean, she'll never know we're gone, but we shouldn't leave by ourselves.
I guess we should at least ask her. Sister, do you want to come with us, or are you gonna just be okay here?
She's not gonna wanna come, we just need to make sure she's safe. See, she's not even gonna answer you.
Wait, what? Are you guys just? I thought you guys. You guys leave?
We were trying to ask if she wants to come with us or not.
Where are you going?
Back
You're
downstairs
still looking.
to find
Tell
the
her
best
to
one
look
way
down.
Just let me know if you find anything.
I think she's more convincing all books are.
Yeah. I'll be fine here
Okay.
for the moment.
Split the party! Yay!
Well, you know, you had to know it was gonna happen when we found the library.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised.
How far away or rather, how long is the staircase? Like, how far down does it go?
40 feet.
So then, like, the ceilings
Just
are
to the next.
40 feet high in these rooms?
Sometimes not.
Okay, but in the library?
Yes.
Should we leave his mark up here with her at least?
Might be a bad idea.
Would you be opposed to that, Filari?
With
Sure, whatever.
with message, I
This
can
is
still
really
get a
good.
message to her. Which is why I was asking. If we were right below, I could get a message.
She doesn't look up, she just nods and gives us thumbs up while we're reading.
Yeah, but she would do that probably to whatever we say, right?
Probably.
Hey, Filari, there's a unicorn flying over your head. Just like you should know.
She just kind of nods vaguely.
She loves books so much I can't tell if she's under a spell or not.
Yeah, the difference is hard to tell sometimes.
Alright, I start down the stairs.
Okay. So you all head down the stairs,
Okay.
and there is a. You come to a door, but then the stairs continue down. You come to a door, so you can go out of that door, or you can keep going down the stairs.
It's a landing with a door. Gotcha.
What was that?
So it's a landing with the door.
Yeah.
Like at this
Yeah.
level. Shall we check out the door?
Yeah, we might as well while we're here.
Okay. You open the door and you notice. What's this guy? You notice Leaf, the grumpy old man that was doing the accounting. You notice him.
Is this the same door or just the same room? Not
It's the same room.
It's just not the same room.
Oh, okay.
Go on the other side of the room. So,
That was
hello.
the staircase.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. You leave me be.
Yes, of course. I guess I'll close the door.
Okay.
Well, we've been in there already. Shall we continue down?
Yeah, might as well.
Yep.
Alright, you continue.
And is everybody coming except for Laurie?
And Ismark.
Yeah.
And his mark. Okay. Joshua,
Yes?
can I bribe you with a beverage?
What are you bribing?
Would you like a beverage?
Sure, yeah.
What's
No, that was the perfect chance to ask for something. Free rerolls.
Yes.
No, sorry, said it. She's already said it.
Come on.
Nothing.
I didn't take back the bribe. I just said, would you like a beverage?
Okay, so you come down into the main level. Let me share that map with you. And boom.
Now how far down are we? 80 feet down?
Yeah. But you realize that you're on the main level.
On the staircase?
The,
Continue down?
the stairs continue down.
Oh, they do continue. Are we in that other spiral then?
You saw the spiral when you, after you had spent time in the dining room with the organ, but you didn't go up or down it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna do message. Like, I'm gonna try and stand to where we're directly under the library. Like, I'm gonna have to shift over a little bit. The range of message is 120 feet, so I'm still within range if I go straight up.
Alright.
And I'm gonna send Ismark a message because Thalari's not gonna listen. And just let him know we're going down to third floor.
Okay. Message let the person respond.
Yes. I believe. But then with just a few words.
He says, farewell.
And and I did want to include in that will be out of range.
Okay. Yeah, he says, fare you all well. She's still good.
Huh.
Give me one quick timeout. Sorry, I go to the restroom.
No, we can't do potty breaks until 9 o'clock.
It is D&D law.
That's a long ass time to hold it.
It's 2 hours. Start at 7?
Well, no, I'm saying if you have to pee right now.
So when we babysat those kids, one of them, the 3 or 4-year-old, was telling us about how long she can hold it when they're in the car, and she has to go to the bathroom. She's very proud of how long she can hold it. Of course, she has no concept of time, so I'm not clear on how long that actually is. But somewhere between,
It seems
somewhere
a little
between
longer.
4 minutes and 4 hours, like somewhere in there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Based
That
on
sounds
this.
about right.
But her sister was impressed too. Like, said it was impressive anyway.
Nice.
Josh, do you want a soda or one of these?
I've got one of those.
remember when we started the game tonight. I'm not sure what's going on. A lot of updates are in.
Sorry, this twist tie bottle is not being so twist tie.
Oh.
Never mind.
Alright, I returned. Welcome back.
Hey, good, never mind. Never mind. Carry on. We are still gonna have to break a 9 now, right?
So, would you all like to do now? Bless you.
That was the other room.
Thanks. I must have rolled a line again too.
We might have left the door open.
You are reading dusty books, that's true.
That's true. And it's glorious.
So which map are we on? The third one?
Yeah, Castle Ravenloft 3.
Do any of these staircases, the other staircases, look like they're going up? That one where Mara is now looks like it's going down, right?
That one is going up. But you've already been through that direction.
Yeah, it goes.
I guess.
I mean, staircases go up and down.
I guess if you've been through that.
What? We've been
You're
through this
going
one
through
too,
there.
right? We've been through this one too, right? Or is this the one we're on now?
That's how we got into the other level.
Yeah, you've been through that one going up. You just came down that one.
But this is the one we just.
Sorry, you had been through that other one that you were at, Ryan, sorry. That one you just came down.
Right. So this is the one that we haven't been farther down.
Correct.
I think we should go further down.
Okay.
I mean, there's not anything else to explore in this main level, is there? That we could tell. Right? Is there any more on that screen that you can unhide for us?
Well, there are a few things on this level you can explore that are in plain sight.
That are?
Are in plain sight. Anything else is not in plain sight.
Okay, because I'm not seeing anything else. That where we haven't been. I'm not seeing any.
Here, let me throw something obvious right there.
It looks to me like we've been in every doorway.
Now, is that another door in the chapel?
That's another possible. It's another possible way. Yes.
I guess let's just go check that out then.
I'd say that's worth investigating.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let me find that area. You begin to walk in it. This arched room connects a vast chamber to the east and the landing of a staircase to the west. To the left of the landing, the stairs curl down in the darkness. To the right, the stairs climb into through thick drapes of cobwebs. Alcoves to the north and south. The walls hold 8-foot-tall sculptures of helmed knights with bright blades. Black shadows obscure their faces.
You said sculptures?
Yes.
Can I perception check those?
Sure.
Looking mainly to see, is it a sculpture or is it something that's going to come alive and eat us? 20.
You do not believe that it is going to come alive and eat you. You do believe that it is a sculpture.
Okay, can I light a torch to get rid of the cobwebs?
Can you what?
Can I light a torch and get rid of the cobwebs?
Yeah.
As
You
he
light a
like,
torch, and some of the cobwebs begin to burn up a little bit.
yeah. As he lights the torch, I back up.
Oh yeah, that's right, you don't like fire. Sorry, Mar.
Are you wanting to go up?
As soon as all the spiders and stuff are hit.
Hold on, wait. Technical question. Firearms involve fire, so would that be a bit debilitating?
There's no fire. I mean, I don't have to light fire or anything.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking, you know, gunpowder, fire, anyway.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, there's a tiny explosion, but she's not like dealing with fire.
Roger that.
I mean, I have fired a gun before. I know how it works.
Is I kind of see that like someone who is, you know, afraid of being in water to swim, but you know, you give them a glass of water or they take a bath or something, they're okay.
I got you.
She might even be afraid of taking a bath. Just saying. If we're using that analogy, not that you take a bath in fire, that would be terrible. Don't try that at home, kids.
Maybe if you're a tiefling. Hellfire tiefling.
Pyro.
Anyways, so all of the cobwebs and spiders go away. Do you go up the stairs?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
After he puts out the torch, sure. But holding on to someone's shoulder, because once he puts out the torch, I can't see anymore.
Yeah, I'll put out the torch for the grandma.
Hold on, I'm having to
Being the only human in the party
find
and
out.
also being scared of fire is kind of that's the debilitating part. Because you can't see things. Stupid gift.
That is that map. Okay. So you on map number 4.
Okay.
You come up this area right here. You continue coming up the stairs, putting out the fire, or sorry, putting out the cobwebs. They begin to lessen up a little bit as you move up, though not fully.
It's okay. Spiders are cool.
There is, as you move up, you can tell that you're on one floor. You don't actually find an entrance on that set of stairs, but they just keep going up. Do you continue?
Yeah, I think because we want to get up top, right?
Yep. All right. You continue upwards. This is on map 5. You continue upwards, spoiler alert, you don't find an entrance on that set of stairs, and you keep continuing upwards.
Okay.
Oh.
Tahara, does this look closer to where you remember going?
Tahara, you can do a special check if you'd like. Perception to try to figure out where you're coming out in the castle.
Would that be like survival or what would it be?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. That is going to be a 15.
A 15. You get the feeling that you're close to it. If you're not right there at it, that you know might be right beside it or something.
I communicate that to the party.
Well, let's keep on going.
Yeah, keep it on trucking. Okay, so you come up, then I'm sharing map sector with you.
Okay.
Ooh, map 6.
Yep, and spoiler alert, you don't find an entrance there and you keep traveling up.
Okay.
More stairs!
Now I'm just being a tease.
Oh yeah. You keep traveling up, and I'm not even gonna hide this, because map 7, spoiler alert, you keep traveling up, there's a lot of stairs.
Is there any windows where you can look out?
He's having too much fun with this.
He is a little bit.
Are there any?
I'm expecting a
Fuck
lot.
is so good though.
Hey, before we went
Yeah,
up, since I told
going up.
Yep.
Since I told Ismark we were
Oh,
going
yeah.
down, then when we got up to the level where I was gonna say this earlier and I didn't get a chance, but when I got to the level where he was, I would have tried to send another message saying actually we're going down.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll get that.
Okay. Probably won't matter, but you know, if he goes looking for us, then he needs to know where we went. Shows walkie-talkie. So, map
Hold
7,
on.
Trees of Butte. Are there any windows to look out?
Couple, but not really something significant.
I just wanted to see.
Right, so you keep going up.
Get my favorite friends to
Let me hide that. Okay, and you keep traveling up, and I do have to hide part of that. Spoiler alert, you don't see anything. You just keep going up. There's no exit. Until you finally make your way up to the top. And sorry.
You get Peleus to carry me.
What?
So I'm gonna get Peleus to carry me.
Can get Bailey's to what?
Carry me.
Oh.
Worst leg day ever.
Map 10.
She didn't wear heels to the chapel, did she?
It was supposed to be a party.
It's a fair point.
But also, I'm pretty sure Mara doesn't own heels. She wore heels.
Alright, you should see map
if
10
the
now.
Lari made her, and only until the Lari stopped looking.
Alright, so is this outside or is this indoors?
You're coming, as you come up. Oh crap, I shared the wrong map with
Yeah,
Get rid of
that's
that
the
one.
road map.
They would not. Let's see. Yeah, get rid of that one.
I didn't see anything.
My screen is so full right now.
Oh wait, sorry, that is the right map. There are like 2 or 3. I'd love to show you all this page, except for the fact that it's filled with spoilers. But there's like 2 or 3 maps that are right there, and then the lettering is really tiny and really black. So I'm really having to look at this stuff.
So number 10 is the one we're on? Is it just a flat landing like that?
Yeah. So you come up to the top of the stairs, and there's this latch door that basically you have to push up, and then you come out to this area. The spiral staircase finally ends at a 5-foot wide stone walkway in the center of the tower's highest floor. A 15-foot diameter hole drops into the cold heart of Ravenloft itself. Cold air. Sorry about that. You come up, and the stairway ends, and then in the middle of that room, you see this. Whoever made this map did not put the stairway in this map, but you see that latch right there that you realize is a hole, basically.
And the floor or in the ceiling? Like, is that above us?
No, that's a
So where we can get
hole
out?
in the floor.
Okay, so we came up the staircase and then there's a latch on the floor.
Yeah.
Trapdoor.
Alright, cold air rushes up out of the shaft, sending a chill through you. Arrow slits line the walls, and aging beams support a steep, cone-shaped roof. One beam in part of the roof has fallen away, leaving a gaping hole to the stormy sky.
Alright. What were we looking for up here again? That's in character.
I think we're still looking for the sword thingy was up here.
Yeah, there's a chest or something. Did we see anything like that?
Oh, right.
Roll a perception check.
The, card reading thing you guys believe.
Could have been the illusion too.
28 on perception.
Okay, Charles, your character happens to notice something lurking in the rafter. A small, spindly man, not much larger than a child. A flash of lightning illuminates his face, which is painted like a grinning jack-o'-lantern.
Oh god.
Oh joy.
Is he alive? Moving?
He is, you can tell he's trying to be small.
Like he's hiding?
Yeah.
But he sees us.
Correct.
I put up my cloak. Put up my hood. Wait, I didn't see it though, did I?
You did not.
If it's lightning and thundering, and I think it might rain, then I would go anyway. But that's different.
So which one are we on? Because I can't see any of the maps that have people on them now.
Well, the people aren't on there because we haven't moved our people. But it's number 10. It'll say that in the heading. It's just a big round circle with a square over on the top.
Yeah.
But where are our people?
Can you minimize these?
Sorry.
You can close them out.
You can just X them out.
Oh, okay.
You can pull them back up again in the images section.
Yep.
Or Josh can reshare them either way.
Yeah, I can reshare them. I know it's a lot. I got it actually too. Okay. Right there, we're gonna take a pause from you all. The Lari. You make it a good ways through that book. I mean, you, for one, as intelligent as you, it's not that difficult of a read, just a fascinating one. But you make it through the book. Do you want to pick out another book to read?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. You pick out as soon as I find that chart. Where did I have?
Now I know where to find all of these.
Oh, here we are. You pick out a biography of a long forgotten queen.
Ooh, fascinating.
Oh yes.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, she was, you figure out pretty quickly she was the one that wanted to send out explorers in different parts of the realm and yeah, try to find some possible, long before Strahd, try to find some possible other lands to settle and maybe get gold from. And Ismark stands there quietly, kind of staring into the fire.
Okay, ask him if he wants to read something.
He just tells you he's not really one for reading.
Okay, would you like me to read it to you?
At that, his interest kind of perks up a bit, and he does accept that, yes.
Oh.
Okay, sure. I'll start reading aloud to him.
She's making friends, guys.
Alright, so you read aloud to Ismark. He gets really into the story, and he kind of asks you questions sometimes, like if he can tell that you really understand the material. He asks you questions about, you know, what you think about this, about the queen and stuff like that. So you kind of have a lively discussion as you're reading through the book.
Nice. This sounds like fun, actually.
Alright, back to everyone up on the top. What do you all do now?
So there's a crazy guy who looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
Indeed.
That I still don't know about, right?
Correct.
I just want to look around for that chest and see what's up there.
You don't see a chest.
Oh man. All those stairs are nothing.
I mean, so have I not already said it?
That's extra.
You never said that shit.
I was just assuming Josh Paul's right as you saw him.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Hey, guys. Just kind of give a head nod towards the, to our ominous horseman, headless horseman type person.
I will look up at him and bid him good evening.
He jumps down.
You guys are gonna address
and-
it directly? I put up my hood and I hide.
Okay.
I step into the shadows.
What?
Said I put up my hood and step into the shadows.
Okay. At that, he jumps down, and as he gets closer to your torch, Matt.
He put out the torch.
Oh.
Yeah, I put it out for Mara's sake.
Okay.
I don't know.
As he gets a little bit closer to you, you realize it's obvious you're not looking at a small man, but a mockery of one. This thing is not a creature of flesh and bone, but a construct made of dyed leather stitched and tightly wrapped over an articulated frame. You hear the soft tumbling and clicking of gears.
So he's a robot? I mean, a very primitive robot, but he sounds like a robot.
Or a golem.
I believe the technical term is automaton.
Yeah. Automaton is pretty cool.
Ranger.
Wait, so is Alpha from Power Rangers an automaton, or?
No, he's an android.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Learn your Power Ranger. Androids are part organic, part robot. Automaton, this thing is a construct, but I'm not entirely sure the difference between it and a robot.
In my opinion, it's because automatons are mechanical, whereas robots are more circuitry and programming.
It's mechanical, not digital. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So he's an analog robot?
Yeah, analog robot. Good way. And Android, of course, involves some biological components, thinking data from Star Trek Next Generation.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. It's like my favorite character from that series.
Yeah, I liked him a lot.
And I may be mistaken about Power Rangers, but I think that
Really
he's calling
trying
it
to
Android, whether he really is or not.
Always
This
just
guy
got
trying to
trying
ask you power.
Droid data will always solve the problem.
Yeah, they really were.
Well,
Everybody else always screwed everything out, and they were fixing it, cleaning up everybody's messes.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just saying that Alpha 5, he may not actually be an android, but I think they call him an android. I think he was
They
actually,
translated it over well from the Japanese.
I think he was actually a robot.
I know the Japanese version is looking more interesting. I actually started watching some of the inside stuff.
Yeah. Okay. What do you all do with the construct?
Can I just say hi?
Can you
Yeah.
say hi,
You can say hi. You say hi. He looks like he understands you, but he doesn't say anything.
Rude.
Is there anything shiny up here?
There's that door.
He just does a hand gesture. Roll a perception check on that.
16.
He just kind of gives a gesture that he doesn't know, and then he eventually just shakes his head, because he's not sure that you understand. He just shakes his head no.
I asked him, can he communicate? Can he speak?
He shakes his head no. Actually, I think I have a photo of him. Give me a
Can I roll a perception check to see if I understood what he was meaning?
Yeah. Sorry, this is what he looks like.
22.
You get the feeling that he can't say anything,
It's not
you know.
creepy at all.
Josh.
No, I was asking, while rolling a check to see if I could understand what he was gesturing.
Oh,
What-
sorry. You understood. He was just saying no. He doesn't know of any treasure around here.
I'm the Groot Whisperer. Woo!
Hey, but
Why are you? I asked him why is he up here alone?
He kind of looks at you and shrugs his shoulders and just kind of looks off, looks down and to his left. You get the feeling as he does this that he's just kind of lonely. And that, possibly because of how he looks, that people are afraid of him.
Tahara kneels down and gets
Yeah, he does look kind of murdery, even though I'm not there. But
Chucky doll looking thing.
Tahar kneels and gives him a hug.
He hugs you back, and you can feel his arms embrace you like as a genuine sign that he appreciates the kindness that you're showing him. And he gives you a look after you kind of break the embrace that implies that he's happy that he's found you. He looks at the rest of you just as kind of wondering if you're going to be friends as well.
I asked him if he wants to ride around the room on my tiger.
His eyes open really big. You hear the gears in his head as this happens. His eyes open really big, and you hear kind of the gears move and clanging as he looks at your tiger and looks pretty happy.
I tell Aurora to go over to him and kind of climb in a little.
Okay. She goes over, maybe kind of is a little cautious because she's never seen something like this. She gets her head down because she trusts you, and he gets on Aurora and kind of rides around, and you can tell that his mechanical face and mechanical eyes begin to light up, giving the showing that he's happy, like you're making him happy.
Good deed for the day.
We're all making friends today, guys.
So what's everybody else doing while I'm having a tiny carnival?
I wanted to check out that trap door.
I asked our new friend. I point to the trap door. Is it safe there?
He shakes his head yes.
If nobody else feels comfortable with that, I'll go check it out. So you're calling her.
I don't match.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I was just gonna pick it up. 12.
Alright, what trap going?
12 perception.
You hear some like rushing wind coming from it.
That's weird. It's not usually windy inside. Oh well.
Through the trap door.
You open the door and you see a 390-foot tall stone shaft. It's dark. You can't really tell how far down it is. But, it's 10 foot in diameter, and you can tell it goes pretty far down. It's covered with cobwebs.
There's no it's just a hole.
Yep. Would any of you like to try to climb down?
Tahara just jumped in as transformed to her raven form and dived off the shaft.
Okay.
Cry when you get to the bottom. So from the amount of time and her speed, can we calculate the distance now?
Also, after a second, I start to slow my descent.
Okay, so let's see. Let me give me one quick second. As you fly down, Charles, you begin to smell the stench of death. You smell some musty air, and you begin to look around with your raven eyes, and you see that you're a little close to the catacombs of the castle.
That's not where we want to be.
Not really, no.
Is there anything else interesting down below?
Not without you exploring around. Would you like to explore around by yourself?
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, wise choice.
I want to take my circular flight back up the shaft.
Okay. Alright, you make it back up the shaft. You pass a few bats along the way. They eye you eerily. But you make it back up the shaft.
Can I communicate with said bats?
As you try, they basically just tell you we serve Lord Strahd.
They don't speak
But in bat talk. It's high-pitched and squeaky.
Fair enough.
They're like rabbits with wings.
So the catacombs are down there, guys. Didn't get into too much exploration, but it seems kind of not the direction we want to go.
Yeah, let's maybe not go there. So this is a ledge, though, right? We can look out.
Yeah, you can look out of the whole castle.
Do we still? I mean, if I stand on the edge and like and the ramparts and look, what do I see?
To the east lies the village of Barovia. A small chimney fire appears to, chimney smoke appears to rise up from the horizon in that village. To the west, you can see the outline of the ruins of the village of Valaki. It looks like there's something burning. Looks like doesn't look like it's out of control. Maybe like people were trying to burn some of the destructed parts of the city, maybe to rebuild. To the south, you see the mountain where you went up to the Amber Temple, and the high peaks. You see a little bit of the wind pushing the snow off of those peaks. You kind of sense a little bit of a chill up your spine. Or is that related to where you are?
It's not from the cold, because, yeah. What is this guy made out of? Metal?
Do a perception check.
15.
15. Are you asking what type of metal or just in general?
Metal or stone or glass.
Oh, sorry, metal.
I mean, can I tell anything about the type of metal? I didn't know that was important. I was just wondering if he was stone or...
Sorry, I just wanted to understand what you meant. Yeah, he's made out of metal.
We were
A couple different types it looks like. But...
we were looking for something where the stone was alive. Right?
His head perks up, and he shakes his head, yeah.
Ooh.
Where?
He points down, and then he points back up again. You get the feeling he's telling you have to go back down and find it, and then go back up.
Can he show us?
Yeah.
Can you show us?
He shakes his head, yes. Give me one quick second. And blah blah blah.
Were you just humming SWAT?
Huh?
He's
So
making
were you,
page number sounds.
I thought he was humming the theme to SWAT.
No, I hum stuff sometimes.
Shall we go get the lorry?
Yep, sounds like we know where to go now.
Okay, so he leads you back down all the way to the level 1. You know, that main level that
I
you.
think before we get all the way to level 1, I think we want to stop and see if the lorry wants to come.
You can't access the lorry from the staircase, but he's leading.
Right.
He does lead you down there, and if you tell him, you know, communicate you want to get your friend, then he'll kind of let you go and grab her.
But is the lorry gonna come this time?
Probably. But I'll pick some books out to take with me and make a list and, you know, sort of.
Someone blowing on their mic?
Sounds like and there, perhaps?
What were you saying, Sarah?
I'll pick like 3 books to take with me and make a list of which ones I'm taking and where I need to go back when I come back in.
Oh yeah. So you find a book related to a random king of Barovia. You find it related to some heretical knowledge, and then you find one related to the planet.
Okay, I didn't hear what the third one was about, because someone still broke it.
Hey, JT, I think it's JT's mic.
JT, is that you?
Nope. Plant life.
Matt, is that you?
Nope, not me.
Yeah, well, all the rust isn't coming in your thing, he's lighting up JT, so I don't know what that is.
Mine's a push job, so it should be doing.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, I'm sorry, pyro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when the rustling sound happens, it's your thing lighting up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, JT.
Blowing
You're
in
not
your
an
mic?
Maxilus. I'm in Josh's Maxilus.
Okay.
So he. Let's see. I think it's something related to the page, the way I was grabbing the pages. So it leads you back down to level 3, and let me, or Castle Ravenloft 3.
Can you
Pull
reshare?
that up. Yeah, I can reshare.
In my mind, it was still riding Aurora. Can anybody make Aurora a little saddle? This would be hilarious.
I used prestidigitation to make Aurora's fur colored like a saddle.
That really gives us the function, but it's still amusing.
Close enough.
Color for an hour or so.
She kind of growls at you a little bit, but then lets it go.
She can't see her back, I don't suppose.
I feel like you can feel it.
an illusion?
Keen senses at all.
It's not an illusion. Her fur actually changes colors.
Now's a great time to take a break, mostly because there's a part of this map that I'm having to make sure that I uncover correctly, otherwise I can show something I don't want you all to see yet. So if anyone needs to take a break, now is a great chance.
Hey man, look, we're all about making your life easy, so if you want to give us some tactical advantage, you know, hey.
Popcorn sounds like fun.
No, I don't know for a second. Wow.
We're thinking about you, DM.
So, I spent a part of the week this week booking the stuff that we're gonna go on in Barcelona, the tours that we're gonna take and some, and it's like trying to figure out how to fit all of them into our 6 days that we're gonna be there, and it's pretty exciting. We're gonna see stuff from Salvador Dali. And Picasso and Antonio Gaudi, which Dali's my favorite though because he's surrealist.
I am back.
Yeah, I believe we all are.
Yep, thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright. So Laura, you join everyone on the main level, and that guy, he directs you to go back down that huge staircase that you've been going down. Even, sorry, the rest of the group, you've all been going down even further down now, and you make it. I'm sorry, not that huge staircase. It's the one. I can actually illustrate this on the map when I have the right map up.
That does tend to work better.
Yeah, it does. You all should see this circle right there. You see that staircase in the middle of it on map 3?
Yep.
Okay. He takes you down that staircase. And then you arrive right here in map number 11.
Map number 11.
You come to a landing. The staircase continues down some, even this, but he directs you to go down the hallway to the door.
Where's map 11?
He shared it while we were out.
There.
Everything that was
Just have
up
it
when
now.
when I came back, I realized I just got rid of it, so
I also had to zoom out a lot to see it.
okay. Staircase and a door.
This 10-foot wide arched corridor is cold and moist. The cold seems to emulate from an open archway in the west wall. But he's directing you towards the door at the end of the hallway.
Alright, let's check for traps.
Okay. Do a perception check.
That is gonna be 14.
Okay, you do not find any traps on the door.
Alright, open it.
Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys. Sorry, wrong room. If you all saw this map is kind of crazy sometimes.
11 floors, I imagine. Jeez.
62. Forget what I said. This hall stands in deadly silence. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot-high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. A giant shadow lurches across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposefully down the corridor toward you.
Dark figure shuffling towards us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I have an arrow just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, I ready my axe.
And let me place you all over here. Arrange yourselves however you see fit.
Well, I said I was opening the door, so I'd be... I'm not really on a square here, am I? Does the door open in or out? You know what, that's not important. I'll be right there.
My preference is towards the back. So, there, towards the back.
Should be.
All right. So this guy, he jumps down and picks up a lamp behind him, and you begin to see his face a little bit. He stares at you. You see that he's wearing a loop of twine around his neck, hanging from which is an iron key and a decorative wooden pendant. It looks like the pendant has a varnished human eyeball inside of it.
Oh, fun.
Creepy.
He tells you, please retire to your... in the tower.
I asked Pidwig if he knows this fellow.
And Pidwig shakes his head yes, but he kind of backs up a little bit.
I'm just gonna answer. Strahd wants us to look around. Says we'll grow and learn from it.
Please retire to your room in the tower.
No offense, but if we're gonna listen to anyone in this creepy castle, it's gonna be Lord Strahd, not a random hobo in the tower. It is
These guys who have like strange appendages. Because this is
He begins to giggle to himself and begins to walk back, like back kind of from where he came. What do you call a man with 3 eyes? He asks you.
You.
He cracks up. He's like, I'd call him whatever he wants, because there's no telling how he got that.
Ugly.
Well, aren't you right?
I thought so myself, Missy.
What's your name?
The name's Cyrus Bellevue.
Hello, Cyrus. Are you the keeper of these grounds?
I am a keeper of sorts.
Do you serve Lord Strahd, or do you just live here?
He looks around, and as he does that, you can tell that the left side of his face is covered with lizard scales. And you see his ears a little bit more clearly in the light of the lantern, and that his ears look like a panther's ears.
Interesting.
Like someone has experimented on him, or kind of in the way I have dragon scales?
More like the that you saw in Crest. You believe that he is a monk. Yeah, the Abbey.
Which doesn't actually answer our question.
He never did answer my question. I asked him, does he serve Strahd?
He says, well, yes, of course. He's the master of the house.
How did you come to be here?
Well, I've been here for some time. You know. What did they say? I came with the place. No, I didn't come with the place, Sonny. It's just a way of expressing myself. I'm old, you see. Strahd got me from Kresk. I was a gift from the Burgomaster.
Well, like a pet or something?
I'm no one's pet. I take care of the place while the master is away.
Oh, I see.
And watch too many movies, I take it.
So you probably know where everything is around here, wouldn't you say?
I do.
We were outside earlier and we saw a ledge. We seek to get onto that ledge. There's a box that needs exploring.
Hmm. Sounds like you need to keep exploring then.
Well, let's play a game. Can you tell us if we're hot or cold?
Yeah, but I think we still have some way to go.
Yeah, we were actually looking for something where the stone was alive. Does that mean anything to you?
Lots of things look alive. I've got work to do. I can't help you on your little scavenger hunt.
Wait, one quick question. What's the highest place in the castle, would you say? I'm just really curious. I don't think I've ever been this high before, but it seems like there's even more.
The highest place in this castle would probably be the North Tower Peak.
Is that where we just were?
No. But I've got work to do. Good luck on your scavenger hunt. I hope you don't fall to your death.
Thank you.
Thanks.
At that, he just kind of walks away, giggling to himself. Fiddlewick kind of gives you a look that says, "Hey, I'm sorry that you had to see him." And then he leads you to go into the door at the end of that hallway. This one.
Alright.
I follow his lead.
Anyone else want to check for traps?
Sure.
I will. And so will Laura.
That's not so very good.
8. My dice is back to not liking me. Looks good to me. I'm gonna open the door.
23 in perception.
You do not find any traps.
Let me open the door.
Yeah.
Okay, you open the door. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys about the room. Their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones.
Oh joy.
The walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color. Not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls around in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and festooned with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel made of yet more bones. The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone, but the steel paneted double doors in the center of the east wall are not from where you came. Above the eastern doors is mounted the skull of a dragon.
Ooh.
That's
George
dedication.
Jones too.
Syndrome.
Definitely want to look at the dragon.
Also, Thelari and Max, as soon as the doors open up, your evil, like you sense great evil from this place. You can roll a perception, no, an arcana check with advantage.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if Max could use his spidey sense thing to tell if any of these things are undead.
I've got an 11.
All right.
Seventeen.
17. Okay. So, Max, you kind of get the when you're open, you begin to innately sense the presence of evil, but you don't quite realize what it is. So, Laurie, when the doors open, you can tell exactly what kind of place this is. This is desecrated ground.
It's not good.
What does that mean for those of us who are more skeptical?
Those of you who are more skeptical, unfortunately, you have to wait until I find the page in DMG. Ah, that's what the index is for.
I'm just wondering because I don't actually know what that means in this game.
Okay. Desecrated ground. Undead standing on desecrated grounds would have advantage on all saving throws. And to get rid of it, you need either holy water or a hallowed spell.
Like enough holy water to cover the whole thing?
What?
Like to get rid of an undead person standing here, or to get rid of the
No, 10-foot area. 10-foot
Okay.
area.
How big is the room?
It is 35 feet by 60 feet. So it's not a room you have, I mean, you can spend the time and do the hallowed spell, for sure.
We have some holy water, but I don't know if we have that much.
But Pillwood is instructing you to go to the door up top, by the way.
I'll follow him.
Max, does your spidey sense anything undead in this room?
That's one of my favorite paladin things, so I'm just gonna keep poking you for it.
I think it actually says this.
If it's anything undead or a fiend, I think within 60 feet and not behind total cover, he can sense it if he spends a
Yep, it
minute.
says it.
You do not sense anything related to that. Sarah, you said you wanted to investigate the dragon head.
I do, yes.
Make a history check.
Okay. $18.
18, alright. You remember reading something about a dragon by the name of Argynvos. He was a silver dragon that was killed in the valley before the founding of Castle Ravenloft. You remember reading about something about him possibly being killed by Strahd.
Alright, so I guess this is his head then?
Yes.
Is there a way to take it down?
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Do you need some help there?
10.
Nice.
You begin lifting it up and you get the idea you need some help pretty quickly.
Okay, yeah, yes, I need some help with this.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Oh, it's only 10 on the dice. 23.
So you begin lifting it up, and the skull kind of starts falling, and you're worried that it's gonna fall and begin to crack. But Peleus kind of steps in and catches it and keeps it from cracking, and together you're able to successfully lift that skull and control it.
Okay, awesome.
And suddenly an undead dragon.
Yeah, we had a Dracolich now.
Seems important. Maybe we can find a better place for him in this awful place.
We are carrying an ancient dragon skull with us.
And also pull out 3 bottles of holy water and I guess do at least heal about 30 feet of the space in the room.
Alright. You basically heal the area, most of the area between those 2 doors. Like from where you entered the room and where it looks like you need to exit the room.
Okay.
So what now?
Looks like we got 2 doors to go through, or 5 doors to go through. Dahar, can you ask the little robot guy where we should go?
His name is Pittman. Actually, there's no way for us to know that, is there?
No.
I'm so I asked which is the best way to go.
He points up to the top door.
I kind of rustle his, his hair, skin there, like, thank you.
Also, as you do that, you kind of recall that someone had mentioned something about a clock guy somewhere in one of your travels.
Really?
I remember that the toy maker was looking for a guy who makes clocks. Not a guy made of clocks.
Hey, buddy, what do you know about clocks?
He just shakes his head. So, you want to go through the top door, is in the, you want to just open it?
Yes.
I'll check for traps.
Okay. You don't have to, you can just go through the door. 14, you do not find any traps.
25.
25, you do not find any traps.
He laughed. I'm terrified right now.
Let's go through the door.
Go through the door. This 30-foot square room is a shambles. Scattered furniture lies in heaps near the walls. Broken bones lie scattered amid crumbled and crushed plate armor. Shields and swords just form the walls as if driven into them by some tremendous force. Two doors stand opposite one another in the center of the north wall and south wall. A dark archway leads out through the east wall. Let's see, cover that. And the archway leads east. And he points you all east.
Alright, let's go east.
Hey, did anybody hear me? I don't know if my mic is on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He points you east. This dark passage runs for 20 feet, connecting an archway to the west with an ascending stone staircase to the east. To the north and south are 4 10-foot square alcoves cluttered with rotting cots and dirty rags. The ceilings here are covered with yellow lichen.
That sounds gross.
It does. Does he keep pointing east?
Yes, he keeps pointing east, and you can tell you're leading to a staircase. One of them leads down, one of them leads up. He's pointing to the one that goes up.
Let's go.
Yay, we're finally going up.
Moving on up to the east side. If the east side was map number 3, because that's what we're going to be on right now.
Does there happen to be a less apartment?
Unfortunately, no.
Spoilers.
So you come up right here on map number 3. Let me flip back over there. Yeah, there are technically 12 maps for Castle Ravenloft alone. So
Is that all?
yeah, I'm understanding how some of these connect is like crazy. Alright, you come up there. Fluttering torches and iron sconces illuminate this staircase. And as he points you up.
Which map did you say we were on? Or does it not matter?
Castle Ravenloft 3. It doesn't matter really right now because I just didn't cover part of it, but he is pointing you up to go up the staircase.
Okay. Let's just keep going, I guess.
A mosaic floor adds a touch of color to the otherwise dark, cold, empty tower that rises above you. A spiral staircase rises slowly to darkness, hugging the outer wall. In the center of the room, another set of stairs leads down.
I look to my tiger-mounted buddy here.
He points up.
Aye, Captain.
As you step onto the spiral staircase, a reddish light flares high overhead, then settles into a dull, pulsing red glow. Charles, this glow looks familiar to you. You now see the full immensity of this tower. The spiral staircase circles up the tower's full height. The tower, 60 feet wide at its base, becomes narrower as it climbs. At the pinnacle of the hollow tower, a large crystal heart pulsates with red light. Above the heart, the stairs continue upward. Roll initiative.
For the stone itself is alive.
Initiative.
I'm scared.
5.
10.
I'm walking away.
15 for me.
20 for me.
29.
What did you say, Charles?
I got 15.
Okay. And Piddlewick rolls initiative.
And what's his name is with us too, right?
Yeah, Ismark has rolled initiative. And that has rolled initiative. Okay. Mara, it is your turn.
What map are we on? Is that important now?
Yeah, are we on a map? Do I see anything?
You see up above you a pulsing red glow.
And I get the feeling that it's going to try and fight us?
You're not sure. It just looks like it's pulsing. As for a map, give me a second. I'm having to just differentiate between the apparently original maps that were included with the original Castle Ravenloft adventure that stink horribly in Fantasy Grounds, are the ones that this guy that downloaded these things from made. Alright, I'm going to say you're going to be on this map. We're going to be on map number 5, and I'm going to share that out, and uncover. You're all on this staircase.
The landing in the staircase. I look up. Something is pulsing red. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I want to try and roll whatever kind of check I'd have to roll to figure out what it is.
Okay.
Or what it's doing.
Roll an Arcana check.
Four. That was my number.
You look up at it, and you've never seen anything like this. This is out of your, granted, very limited magical understanding.
I have a long family history of magic, apparently. Or something. So, I mean, do I feel threatened?
No.
Alright, do I see anything else that looks interesting?
No.
I don't feel scared or threatened, I just don't know what it is. That's it.
Correct.
And do I have any way of moving towards it?
Yeah, you can move up, you can dash, or you can move your normal speed up. I'd say you're able to go up a level.
Go to the staircase?
Yeah. Go up a level up the staircase, not go up a character level.
Sure.
Sorry.
I will continue on the staircase then.
Okay.
And I will just pretend like I don't know I'm in initiative order.
Mm-hmm. Ismark also is going to continue up the staircase. He's got his longsword drawn, but he's going to continue up the staircase. Hey,
So I think I'm going to dash as a bonus action, and move 80 feet closer to it up the staircase. Can I use my action to investigate to see if I've seen anything like this or know anything about it?
Yeah.
You want me to roll something in particular?
Do Arcana.
11.
You have no idea what this is.
Sounds about right. I've got my axe in my hand. And I'm 80 feet closer.
Okay.
Or is this, unless that's too far. But, yeah.
Alright, Tahara.
Dash. So 60 feet.
Okay. And Aurora?
Oh dear God. Dash 100.
Alright. Max.
We're dashing up, I think.
Just up the staircase, yeah.
Yep. I'll do the same thing. Dash 60 stairs.
Alright. Fiddlewick will dash as well. Up 60 feet. Delari.
Let me think. I guess I'm gonna move up. I guess that's where we can go. I don't know if I wanna like full out dash or anything, so I'll just go like the 3 feet.
Okay. You go up. So I'm gonna say that Aurora and Tahara and Peleus are all one level above all the rest of you who dashed. And then Delari is more on the back of that. Now it is its turn. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this an effect I can see?
That is
It
important.
is all of a sudden what happens. This glowing red object begins to pulse and beat one time, and the whole tower begins to shake.
So it's an effect such as a trap or a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay, advantage. That I needed to do.
Well, if you actually happen to be close to me, you can add to this.
I'm too far ahead of you, I think. I got a
Yeah,
17.
He ran pretty far. Okay.
And 20.
Alright. And Aurora. I would think she should be good
Still
at
needs to
these.
know the total.
So, 21.
Yeah. Okay, oh yeah, let me roll it for his mark. Alright, his mark got a 20. Yeah, I have it from Fiddlewick. Okay, Mara?
24?
24?
Unless I'm close to Max, which I don't think. I mean, I was kind of probably close to the back. I
Alright.
was kind of towards the middle,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
And the Laurie?
11.
All of you are able to push yourselves up against the wall and resist the shaking that's going on in the tower, and you manage to stay on your feet and not fall down the tower, which, spoiler alert, that would be a bad thing.
We only needed an 11 to do
you
that?
look-
You made me waste an actual good roll?
You look up and see this 10-foot diameter red crystal heart towards the top of the tower, and you realize that this thing has some sort of, you figure probably has some sort of connection to Strahd, because this crystal feels like, looks alive, it feels alive. Before we waste too much time, is anyone wanting to actually like hit this thing?
Now that it's trying to kill us on my next turn, yeah.
Okay.
Do we know that do we know that it is trying to kill us?
You can all make a I'd say an Arcana check, or because it's stone, a nature check.
I mean,
20?
Okay. Wow.
29.
There goes
I don't think I need to roll after that.
Yeah. So, Laurie, you realize that this thing is specifically just, it's just existing, and that its normal pulse and beat is what causes the shaking in the tower, not something that it's trying to do necessarily to you.
Right, so it's not necessarily malevolent in and of itself.
Right. But you realize it is somehow connected to Strahd. Based on how it looks, you think maybe something related to his life.
Okay. I'll tell people when it's not attacking us. I may neglect to mention that it's deeply connected to Strahd, unless they figure it out for themselves.
Okay.
Well, if it's not attacking us, I won't just immediately shoot it.
Alright. So, you all roll. Go ahead, everyone, and roll. Roll 2 more checks. 2 more dexterity checks, except for Aurora and except for Peleus, because I mean, y'all's speed is stupid crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I can actually move 120 feet if I want to. I can actually move 120 feet if that's enough to get me up there.
17 to 15, yeah, so Laura, you're fine. Assuming you all are not attacking it, you're able to make it up and hold on to the side of the tower and not fall down.
15 and
21.
Natural 20 and 10.
Ooh, the 10 is interesting.
10
No,
plus
just
12.
playing. That's literally what you just had to roll.
Okay, 14
15 and
counts
17.
and a 13.
Alright. Anyone failed? Basically, anyone rolled lower than 10? Alright.
Nope.
And he's okay, and the 2 guys with you both passed. So you managed to make it up to the top of the tower. And let's see, 8. Go away. Sorry, it got really slow all of a sudden. In map number 8, just because sometimes some of this stuff is fun to see, you actually come up in this area. Up at the top here. Tahara, you believe that the glowy stuff, you know, the really shiny stuff, is actually further up.
Oh, sure. I will communicate this to my comrades.
Mm-hmm. Comrades, do you follow?
Sure.
Onward and upward.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, and you come up to the top. If you'll ignore the ladder's not be there.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Right.
But you come up to that section. Scroll over, scroll over. Okay. The stairs end a dark and dreary room with manacles attached to the walls. In the middle of the room is a wood-framed bed fitted with leather restraints. At the foot of the bed rests in a closed iron chest. Is lid sculpted with an emblem.
Alright, check the traps.
Okay.
Uh, 24.
You do not find any traps.
Bailey's.
Emblem?
All it says.
The emblem is the Von Therovic family crest. Let's see.
Is the chest locked?
Oh. Here is the crest.
It's kind of a cool thing to crest.
The chest is locked.
Nice.
Oh, hey.
I like it almost as much as I like my Galen Press.
Okay. I guess I can give it a shot trying to pick the lock.
Your bag, that too.
Roll a lock picking check.
Alrighty.
Or sleight of hand, sorry. No.
No.
It's actually a thieves tools check.
Oh.
I got a 25. Because I'm plus 10 to that.
That is the exact DC that I had in my head. So you do your little pick, and this is definitely one of the harder ones that you tried to do. And you successfully pick the lock. Inside, you find a bejeweled gold crown worth 2,500 gold pieces resting on a silk pillow. And you also find the sun sword.
Okay, so I pick up both and I go, hey, you wanted a sword or something, and I kind of like gently toss that to the paladin, and I put the crown on my head.
Don't throw.
I quickly reach out to catch it.
Don't get
Okay.
strong end.
Is this? Does it
I'm
actually
gonna
have
backhand door.
Oh, it's like energy blade.
If you'd like, you can do, anyone can do a history check on this.
Okay.
I'll give it to Lawler and see what she thinks.
I never paid attention in history class, so.
27.
Wow. The sun sword was once possessed by Strahd's brother Sergei von Zarovic. In its original form, it had a platinum hilt and guard and a thin crystal blade as strong as steel. Strahd employed a powerful wizard named Kazan to destroy the weapon after Sergei's death. The first part of the process required the hilt and blade to be separated, which Kazan accomplished. While Kazan was busying himself destroying the blade, his apprentice stole the hilt and fled. Kazan later located the apprentice's mutilated corpse in the Slavic woods, but the hilt was nowhere to be found. To avoid the vampire's wrath, Kazan told Strahd that the entire weapon had been destroyed. The hilt, which is sentient, knows that it can never be reunited with its original crystal blade. It has, however, gained the properties of a sun blade. It has vision and hearing out to a range of 60 feet, and it will communicate with its with the weapon bearer by transmitting emotions. And it was made specifically to destroy Strahd. It wants revenge.
I was just about to say, it sounds like it hasn't been done.
It is legendary and requires attunement. You have now found all of the treasure.
Yay.
Nice.
I didn't even
I'll
think
hand it
existed.
back to Max.
Thank you.
JT, I can share with you so you can see the stats of Sunblade.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, I'm curious now. This is gonna, it's a badass backstory to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a picture. Where am I going? Items. Like, Sunblade looks kind of the same. Okay, so the hilt of a longsword made of metal with a comfortable grip. This is essentially a longsword It gives it does 1d8 plus 2 damage, and it's versatile. So you can do a d10 if you hand it, plus 2, and it counts as magic.
Plus 2 magic, fancy longsword.
Attack and damage rolls.
Nice.
It emits bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. The light is sunlight.
Ooh.
That's fancy.
It's a very paladin-y blade.
Very,
I don't know, it seems spidery to me.
I disagree. I'd say it's definitely more paladin, especially when that's a vengeance paladin particular.
And, you know, the only person in the party that actually uses the sword.
I can use the sword.
True that.
I could use it, but
We all could use it.
I think this was meant for someone more like him. Especially since they're both out seeking to destroy, I almost said dinosaurs, but, you know, vampires. I don't know where dinosaurs are.
We can probably guess.
So
The little one is fighting
this,
the mental war.
Yeah, I do have a suspicion.
I just saw this cross in my head between Strahd and Jurassic Park.
That's all we need are undead T-Rexes running around. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and like we get to
in Zoltazar.
we get to the Ravenloft throne room, and the chair spins around, and there's a dinosaur sitting there
Wearing a monocle.
petting a cat.
And a tux.
Yeah, Ryan, am not saying that I want the sword. I just would feel like I wasn't playing Mara's new stuff if I didn't say that she wanted the sword.
Of course.
Got into melee. Interesting.
No, just power. And she is proficient with longswords and stuff.
I mean, isn't it basically a fire sword?
I mean, sunlight comes from fire, yeah.
It's not fire, it's sun.
I will say, with finding that sword, I figured y'all would find it tonight. That is a great place to stop because of what can possibly happen next.
Depending on whether we want to
Yeah.
explore the rest of the castle or go straight downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I did find it in Fight Club, by the way.
To be fair, we don't have to go. All we have to do is go back to Gertrude and wake her up. He'll get pissed and then he'll show up.
Nice.
Yes, but we know that the final encounter doesn't happen there. It happens at what's his name's grave. Or, you know what we could do at this point? We could leave Castle Ravenloft, go get another card reading, and make Josh re-prepare everything.
Recruit an army. Well, it sounds like we have 2 weeks to decide.
No, we're not playing in 2 weeks.
Sounds like we have 4 weeks to decide.
JT, did you say you did find it?
Yes, yeah. Something on the backstory in the stats board.
Nice.
Cool.
So I can study that.
Oh yeah, and of course with that, it's a great sword anyways. But then of course it counts as sunlight, which is very useful for fighting a vampire.
Who knew?
Yeah, I'd say
So that's a pretty big achievement, right?
Yeah, that's a big achievement.
yeah, that.
And if you weren't already, you would be level 9 now.
Oh,
So does that mean we're level 10 now instead?
Yeah.
oh man.
Spoil sport.
We're on level 9 again.
I'll take another. I'll take another men's level. Okay.
Yeah, double 9. 9 plus.
Take the 9th level, but in something else.
I'll take 9 levels of something else.
Oh yeah.
9 levels of champion fighter, baby.
Free dual spec level. I mean, the DM hasn't said no, guys. By the way,
Pretty sure that was a laugh of try it and I'll kill you.
he's already trying to do that.
Yeah, but he wouldn't try anymore. I'm scared. Josh is evil. He seems nice, but he's actually evil.
Yeah, it's true.
The most evil people seem really nice and sweet, but those are the ones you have to watch.
So is the whole seminary school thing a cover? Is it a fake out?
That would explain why I hate certain people that went there.
It's the most elaborate cover one can find.
So you're saying that seems really backwards what you said, man.
Do I know these people, Matt? Because if they're who I think of that go to your church, then it's a possibility I know them.
Yeah, Luke Harper, the guy we saw at Emelino that one time.
Yeah.
I
You
very
know
much.
somebody named Luke Harper?
Yeah.
That's a wrestler name. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a douche. I can't stand that guy.
Well, just so you know, the guy, the wrestler Luke Harper is also a villain. So there you go.
His wife and kids are cool, but he's.
He's not the name
Yeah.
dropper, is he, Josh?
The name dropper? No.
Yeah.
That's not him. That was another guy that was super annoying.
What was that guy's name?
Jared, I think.
Yeah, there was this one guy who, and I only met him like once or twice, but every time we talked to him, like, he would drop like 2 or 3 names, even in like you see him at the gym, kind of talk to him in passing, he'd still have the time to drop at least one name.
Sounds like a rapper.
He was like, oh, I was talking to my good friend, David Platt the other day, and,
That's funny.
he's a famous preacher for you guys who don't know. Like, very famous Baptist preacher. And I was like, anyway, he was super annoying. Like, every conversation, he'd drop names like that.
That's kind of funny because yeah, most people don't say the whole name, like your friend's first and last name.
Well, you do if they're famous.
Unless it matters. Like, if they're famous.
Yeah, you can't just say, yeah, I was talking to my good friend Dave the other day. You'd have to, you'd
No,
have
he
to
was
say
talking
that.
to his good friend David Platt the other day.
I was talking to my buddy Dave the other day. You know, the David Blaine. Like what?
You know David, right?
You know, cool guy. A little weird, like stabbing and stuff.
So that does remind me of, this isn't as much name dropping as it is just kind of that same type of prideful arrogance that is associated with name dropping. We have some friends, and the wife is a nurse at Methodist Hospital, and she talked about like the worst patients that they get are dentists. They absolutely are the worst patients, and just horrible to deal with because dentists absolutely want you to put doctor on everything that has their name on it. Like, we'll send it back and say you need to put doctor on everything.
Or like you come in to check on them and
I've known quite a few people like that.
And whereas they've had like surgeons, you know, very top surgeons, but they didn't realize, oh, you know, what this person did for a living. And so they'll just explain, okay, sir, so we're doing this and we're doing this and we have this because that's used for that. And they'll just look there, okay, yeah. And then they just are trying to get to know him. So what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a cardiology surgeon. And oh, okay, so you totally understand
But
everything
they
that our
always know the dentist. Yes.
Yeah, like the dentist has to say doctor. I mean, stuff like that. It's like.
Well, can they call him Joe? He's like, no.
It's true, a lot of them are just total assholes. That's why they're so expensive too.
I will refer anyone to Dr. Mario Smiles, the guy with the really corny commercials, because if you're having an emergency, he will open on a day that he's off. And he actually goes to elementary schools and raps. It's hilarious. He raps about dentistry. It's the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life.
The greatest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'll toss a YouTube link.
I will have a hard time. No offense to your dad, Sarah. I'll have a hard time believing that a dentist can be the greatest thing I've seen in my life.
It's pretty fucking funny. I mean, seriously, imagine walking into a dentist office and sitting down, and the guy asks you, have you seen these commercials? You go, no. And then a music video starts. And what's kind of messed up is he's got bars.
So, I guess I could stop the stream if we're done playing.
Yeah.
What did you guys stream on? Right. Like,
OBS.
stop doing the Twitch, right?